He fights hard. He'll be one of our better inside receivers.
Do you feel the urge or the need to speak up for Cincinnati in terms of all this Big 12 talk and make a pitch for yourself?
No, not really. Because everybody in there is trying to get an invitation. It's not everybody says, "Do you feel awkward?" I said, "No, everybody in there is trying to get in." It's no, that's no hit on anybody. It's just the bottom line is money, and attention and building your program, and nobody knows. I do not want to get into a situation where it takes away from our seniors.
Right. Prefer it be done sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and I think they do.
Coach, you've been in this, been coaching, been around a while. You watch the landscape change all over the place. What's it been like to be at Cincinnati and watch the growth of the program, football-wise?
I've seen Cincinnati since 1986, and they've gotten better and better. And they had good players, had good coaches. We've put over $500 million in our facilities in the last 6-7 years. So you got to have that to keep up with the Joneses. Even though we're not in the Power 5, our administration's helped our team. We got a good fan base, Spanish stadium, good basketball program. So there's a lot of things go into an athletic program. But winning games, I think in the top 10 of winning college football games the last 10 years. And played in the Sugar Bowl and the Orange Bowl. So it's all about getting out there and earning your way.
Ohio is a recruiting hotbed just because of where it's at, and proximity to Indiana, Kentucky, and all Western Pennsylvania. What's it been like to try and, now that the conference is kind of like expanded out, being able to go south, play games, and get into that hotbed and convince those guys to come north?
Well, the first thing, we got great football in the Cincinnati area. Unfortunately, we've also got an airport where other coaches from every other school in the country can fly into very easily, and they can go to.
It's a hub.
They can go to
it's a hub.
10 or 15 high schools and in one day and find out there's players there. So they're not hidden. Everybody knows about it. So we fight hard every year to keep as many at home as we can, but they go all over the country, and we get our share. But I'd like to get more of our share. We're continuing to make inroads on that, but it's because of that. My connections. I go to Georgia and Alabama and Florida and Texas, and we've become a little bit more of a national team recruiting. But like everybody else, we're looking for the best players, and we're going to start at home. Try to keep as many homegrown kids there.
Satellite camps, good, bad?
They're good. They're good. I think they can be overdone, but it gives everybody an opportunity to have a little bit more recruiting time. You only get a couple of evaluations in the spring.
True.
We're busy in the fall to watch them play. You can get only so much off of a film, so we can send 6 or 7 coaches to Detroit to watch 1,500 kids and get a better idea about a player, personally, instead of just guessing at it. So I'm all for it. It's an opportunity for the kids to be in front of more coaches too. I think it can be overdone. I think we need to limit the time, but I think they're good for college football.
All right, Coach. Thank you.